Rab explains it all. Math, chem, physics never fall. Subscribe and learn. Ace every test, so Rab explains it best.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to convert customary units of weight. In fact, by the end of this video, you will be able to solve these examples. Before I start solving examples and learning what to do, it's necessary to tell you that the method we are going to apply in this video is called dimensional analysis, which is really easier and faster method in comparison with traditional methods, and you do not have to memorize a lot of conversion factors. The first thing that you need to learn and memorize in this chapter is different units of weight. These units may be familiar for you. These are usually used in United States. You probably know them, but you must memorize them in order. What does it mean in order? It means you must know which one is the smaller and which one is larger. As you can see, ounce is the smallest unit. After that, we have pound, and finally we have ton, which is the largest unit. And when we move in this direction, we are going to have larger units. And of course, you must memorize two conversion factors. I told you, you do not have to memorize a lot of conversion factors, but this is the least expectation that I have from one student from 7th grade or 8th grade or something like that. So you must memorize that. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces and 1 ton is equal to 2000 pounds. So you must memorize them. Let's solve the first example. We want to convert 2 pounds to ounces. We are going to get help from these two boxes, but you must memorize them for the exam or class activity because your teacher probably is not going to give you these tables. First, let's specify we are going to convert pound to ounces, right? Let's specify if we are making the unit smaller or larger. Pound is here and ounce is here. So we are moving in this direction. It means we are making the unit smaller. So we are going to start from the given information, which is 2 pounds. We are going to draw the multiplication sign. After that, we are going to draw a fraction line. In fraction line, we have two areas. One area belongs to denominator and one area belongs to numerator. For the unit of next denominator, we are going to write without thinking previous numerator. So previous numerator here is pound, right? We are going to write pound here without thinking. After that, as I told you here, we want to make it smaller, right? What is one step smaller than pound? Of course, it is ounces, right? So I'm going to write ounces. Is it desired unit or not? Yes, the question wants ounces, right? So I'm going to stop here. And of course, in addition to units, I have to write some numbers in numerator and denominator. What should I write? I'm going to use these conversion factor. As you can see, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So I'm going to write 1 for pound and 16 for ounce, right? Let's check the unit first. As you can see, this pound will be cancelled, but this one, and finally we are going to have only ounce. I'm going to write that, and 2 times 16 will be 32. So 32 is the only correct answer of this example. Let's solve the next example with each other. Of course, again, we are going to get help from these tables, and you know that you should memorize them. We want to convert 48 ounces to pounds, right? Let's first specify if we're making the unit smaller or larger. Here we have ounce, and here we have pound, right? We are moving in this direction. It means we are making it larger. We are going to start from the given information, which is 48 ounces, multiplication sign, fraction line. For the unit of denominator, I'm going to copy previous numerator, which is ounces. So without thinking, I'm going to write ounces because they are supposed to cancel each other out. And I want to make it larger, right? So one step larger than ounce is pound. So I'm going to write pound here, as you can see in this box. Now I need, should I stop here? Yes, I must stop. Why? Because the question is asking about pound and I have pound here as well. Now I need to write some numbers. You can see the conversion factor here in the second box. As you can see, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So 1 will be for pound and 16 will be for ounces. So let's check the unit first. These two are going to cancel each other out and I'm going to have pounds, which is correct because the question wants pound. And I'm going to have 48 in the numerator and 16 in the denominator. 48 divided by 16 will be 3 and the unit is pounds. So the correct answer is 3 pounds. Next example, we want to convert 2 tons to pounds. First, let's specify if we are making the unit smaller or larger. As you can see, ton is here and pound is here. I want to move in this direction. It means I'm making the unit smaller. I'm going to start from the given information, then fraction line. Without thinking, the unit of the denominator will be previous numerator, which is ton here. And of course, here will be ton. And I want to make it smaller. One step smaller than ton is pound. I'm going to write it here. I must stop because the desired unit is pound. Now it's time for writing numbers. I'm going to use these conversion factor. As you can see, 1 ton is equal to 2000 pound. So these two units are going to cancel each other out and finally I'm going to have only pounds. 2 times 2000 will be 4000. And the correct answer of this question is 4000 pounds. Here, I want to convert 4000 pounds to ton. I'm going to get help from this table. Let's specify if I'm making the unit smaller or larger. Pound is here and ton is here. I want to move in this direction. It means I'm making it larger. Again, I must start from given information. The unit of denominator will be previous numerator without thinking, and one step larger than pound is ton. I'm going to write it here, and ton is the desired unit, so I must stop the process. I'm going to use this conversion factor. As you can see, 1 ton is equal to 2000 pounds. So these two units are going to cancel each other out, and I'm going to have ton for the unit. 4000 divided by 2000 will be 2. And the correct answer of this example is 2 tons. Next example, I want to convert 2 tons to ounces. I'm going to get help from these two boxes, but you know that you should memorize them. As you can see, ton is here, ounce is here. I'm going to move in this direction and I'm making it smaller. Again, I'm going to start with the given information. So 2 tons, fraction line, the unit of previous numerator, which is ton without thinking. One step smaller than ton is what? Pound. So I'm going to write pound here. Should I stop? No, because the question is asking about ounces and I have pounds here. So I must continue another fraction line. What is the unit of next denominator is previous numerator. As you can see, previous numerator here is pound. So I must write pound. 1 unit smaller than pound is ounces. So I'm going to write it here. And I must stop because this is the desired unit. Let's go for numbers. I'm going to get help from this conversion factor. As you can see, 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. And for the second fraction, I'm going to get help from this one. As you can see, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Let's check the unit first. These two are going to cancel each other out. These two are going to cancel each other out. And finally, we are going to have ounces. 2 times 2 will be 4. 4 times 16 will be 64. And of course, we have 3 zeros. So 64,000 ounces. Here you can find more examples, and I strongly suggest you to solve them at home. If you have any question or if you wanted to share your answer, please feel free and write them in the comment box. I will try to answer them as soon as it was possible for me. Thank you for watching this video.